Hi, I'm Diego, co-founder of On The List. So I'm French and Mexican. I started my career in the luxury industry at Chanel. Then I worked for Couples, for Kenzo, and for many different brands. And we started On The List with Delphine 4 years ago. And I'm really happy to be in Singapore because I used to do an exchange program at SMU more than 10 years ago. So I'm really happy to be here. On the list, organizers flash sales. So we work directly with international brands. We work with LVMH, Kering, not only fashion, but also jewelry, watches, cosmetic brands. And we are here to help them to sell the previous collections, past season stocks that they have at the warehouse and flash sales because it's on a limited time of period. Usually it's 3 to 5 days flash sales, and we invite all members, so they have to become on the list and they register directly on our website. It's free to register, and then they receive the personalized invitation. So like this, we know exactly who comes and what they buy. And they come to our events because we really offer them the best prices. In average, it's like 75% discount for ready-to-wear brands. The concept has born because we used to work, Delphine and myself, in the retail industry. So we worked for different brands before. And all the brands, they always have some previous collection stocks. And the different solutions for the brands, it's organizing friends and family sales, staff sales. And for them, it's really time consuming to organize those events. And in France, in Paris, or in New York, in the US, there is different platforms helping those brands with the previous collections. And in Hong Kong, 5 years ago, when we were there was nothing. And so we just wanted to do that. And we started as a pop-up. And now we have 4 permanent locations in Hong Kong, Singapore, Taipei, and Shanghai. So to organize those flash sales, one of the biggest challenges is to convince the brands to work with us because we're talking about a lot of stock. In average, in all events, we have between 5 to 15,000 units. So we're talking about big volumes, and to convince them that we can be able to sell it and we have the customers for those to be able to absorb those volumes. It has been a lot of meetings with them. And thanks to the database, now that we have a big customer list, they know that we are the partner for them. One of the challenges organizing those flash sales is also because we do big discounts. So the brands don't necessarily want us to communicate too much, too widely, and because when it's 75% off, they want to make it discreet. And so it's how to attract really specific communities, and that's why we try to locate our showrooms next to offices, and we open at 8 a.m. So like these really office crowds that don't necessarily go on the shopping malls on the weekend come to the flash sales. So we decided, as on the list, we do offline flash sales to start with. Mostly because the brands that we're working with are luxury players, really high-end brands, and those brands, they always are a little bit scared about the visibility when we're talking about discounts. And when you do offline flash sales, it allows to make it really discreet, to have even more control on who's coming and who's buying. And that's why in Hong Kong, when we started 4 years ago, it was only offline. Singapore also at the beginning was only offline, but now we are also expanding more and more online flash sales with different categories. Because, for example, when you buy wine and champagne, you don't necessarily want to carry it over back home. It's much more convenient. You don't need to taste it. So you can just buy it online and get delivered, and everyone is happier. Asia on the luxury market represents already a big part of really the buyers. The Chinese customer, of course, it's already 1/3 of the total luxury market. And for on the list, we know that people in Asia, they love brands. They really trust the quality when we're talking about really international luxury brands. They really believe in the stories and they really are passionate about what the brands are doing in terms not only the products, but all the story behind the brands. and that's why we believe On The List is perfect tool to spread this message, because we are targeting a completely different crowd than really the classic luxury customers. And the population in Asia is so big that it's impossible to target all the customers at the same time. So it's a good way for the brands to expand to new customers community. So sustainability as a topic, as you can hear in the press, particularly in the fashion industry, has been something really important. So your question about is sustainability gonna last? I believe yes, because we're not gonna solve the problem about making all the industries green and making sure it's really sustainable on the long run. And fashion is a big polluter, we all know, and that's why it's good that all the big groups are going into that direction about the fashion pact or life projects that are really taking care of this topic. When we're talking about sustainability, particularly in fashion, there's two different ways to see it. There's the production side, where there's a lot to do, because we know that there's a lot of waters used for jeans or chemicals in general. But our point of view, it's more on the distribution side. And to know that some brands are destroying perfectly new products, still with the tags, with the poly bags, they're just destroying it because it has been not sold in the stores, so it's previous collections. As a customer point of view, it makes no sense. It's completely waste. And that's why On The List, we really believe that bringing a different crowd, really different target community, come to shop, exploring new brands, high quality products, and so that they can really be in contact with more high-end brands because of the price point that we offer them are more attractive. We believe that this is a solution for everyone, because the brands, they can get rid of those stocks without cannibalizing the full price stores. Those customers are exploring new brands, and they can really take profit of the prices to carry and to try high quality products that will last for longer. And so it's a win-win solution for everyone, and that's really the concept of On The List is based on that principle, and we believe that it will last, because there's so many stores in the fashion industry that it's impossible to sell every single product that you have during the season, and the brands will always have some extra stocks to sell. On The List is based on data, because as the name refers it, On The List, people have to become a member and become on the list to come to our events. So in fact, we have a lot of data about our customers. So the database that we have is really qualified. And this allows us to really communicate precisely to our members depending on what they like. And this relationship that we are building thanks to data, it's more stronger, and it allows us to have also more different kind of partnerships with the brands, because we can really target and segment perfectly well who is invited to the flash sales. ETEL is a fantastic conferences where we can really meet a lot of experts and understand what they have been doing so far, and get inspiration for everyone else's business. And ETEL, of course, it's about digital, it's about online platforms, but also the new trends about coming back to brick and mortars. And us, it's really On The List, it's about online and offline, bringing together the customers and bringing traffic to the flash sales. So I'm really looking to network and to meet all of you.